from Look North, I'm Lizzie Rose. The family of a Lincolnshire-born man who was killed in the Nottingham attacks have been laying flowers at the scene 3 years on. Ian Coates, a school caretaker originally from Boston, was killed alongside students Grace O'Malley Kumar and Barnaby Webber in a series of attacks by Valdo Colacane. An inquiry into events leading up to the killings finished this month, with findings expected next year.
We were affected with this impact firsthand, but I think what we've seen from the inquiry is it goes way beyond just us and our families. This is the people of Nottingham as well, and it's so important that we're the last families standing around doing things like this. You know, no one should have to bury their children.
A terrible anniversary for us, for all of the families. The Coates family is like a family of ours, and all of the Coates brothers are now my brothers. So we have been linked by this tragic event, and they are now an extended family, which is lovely.
An East Yorkshire man who grew up in care and was on the streets as a teenager has been awarded an MBE in the King's Birthday Honours. Jamie Lewis from Beverley is the CEO of Hey Smile Foundation, which looks after thousands of charities in this area. Among other local names, Jane Nendick from the Shore Centre in Withensea was awarded an MBE for services to the community, and Fiona Booth, head of St Nicholas Academy in Boston, has been awarded an MBE for services to education.
It's incredible. It doesn't feel real, if I'm honest. I'm completely blown away, and never in a million years did I think anyone like me would receive such an honour. So yeah, it's still kind of starting in, really. It's a bit strange.
I just consider myself a very lucky lass to be surrounded by amazing individuals, and I just feel very privileged that I've had those people in my life, and it's led to this point.
I'm not very often lost for words, but when that envelope comes through your door with the Cabinet Office stamped on the front, it's a bit bewildering, to be honest, because it was totally unexpected.
And congratulations to all of them. Now, the Lincolnshire and Nottinghamshire Air Ambulance says that May was the busiest month ever recorded. They've released figures showing they went to nearly 200 jobs in that time, with hotspots for call-outs including Grimsby and Lincoln. Work on Lincolnshire's beaches is expected to continue for the next 4 weeks. Sand is being dredged from the seafloor and used to replenish beaches along our coast. It started yesterday. It's to help protect the coastline from erosion as the tides wash our beaches away. The Environment Agency says people are welcome to come and watch, but want them to be careful along the coastline while the work's taking place.
It is a big operation. We do ask, that when it is in operation, that people take care when they're out on the coast. So we, for the times when we're actually operating on the beach, we do close off small sections of beach. We do ask people to make sure that they keep a firm hold of children, and dogs are on leads, and people stay out of the construction area.
And 2 letters written by the anti-slavery campaigner William Wilberforce have been sold at auction in East Yorkshire. The Hull MP wrote the letters to close friends towards the end of his life in 1833. They were auctioned off by Hawleys this afternoon, making nearly £4,000. They say there was interest from around the world. Well, that's the latest news. Let's get the weather now with Ishani Mistry.
Good evening. It's been a bit of a mixed bag today. We've had some sunny spells, we've had some showers, but also with some cloud around too. Tomorrow will be drier, but similar pattern cloud-wise. But as for tonight, we may have the odd shower just drifting in across the Pennines. Drier elsewhere though, with lengthy clear periods through the night. Perhaps a bit of patchy cloud drifting in, with our temperatures around 8 or 9 degrees Celsius. On Sunday, it's a bright start to begin with, before cloud then begins to thicken, but staying dry, and we've got a ridge of high pressure building in later in the day, which will allow for some sunny spells. Our top temperatures around 19 degrees Celsius. That ridge of high pressure will stick around on Monday, allowing for some sunny spells around, changeable though through the rest of the week, with temperatures into the low to mid-20s.
So not looking too bad. Thanks, Ishani. That's the latest from Look North. We are back tomorrow tea time. Until then, goodbye for now.